feel like I set myself up for this because I did say, you can look on my Instagram for 2025. I called it the year of the it that I.
You did.
Oh, we haven't had a challenge.
We had cards. It was printed.
We did.
It was in print.
Yes. And I wrote how I'm not going to hold back. And whatever comes my way, it, we're going to do it.
You manifested it.
I manifested it.
Yeah.
Boy, did I ever.
Yeah. You didn't know what you were asking.
No, I didn't know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Champagne Social. We have a very exciting guest today. Allison Robbins is in the studio. My boss.
Am I? Just kidding.
My boss, owner of GRIND Minneapolis, yes. Client of Renée Social Studio.
Yes.
First client.
First
client.
First.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to have your podcast debut.
Very much so. And I'm very, very nervous.
You don't look nervous. It's going to be great. You're going to feel you're going to forget we are recording.
I'm sweaty inside right now. Like my palms. And I never get this way.
The armpit sweat.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to break the ice. We're going to talk about all things business, grind, all the things. But first, we'll break the ice.
Okay.
We always start with what you're grateful for.
Yep.
And what you're working on. So I'll start. One thing I'm grateful for is having the Christmas decorations up.
I was supposed to do mine last Sunday and I didn't.
Well,
I know.
You'll get it up.
I know.
Because you're a before Thanksgiving girl.
I am a before Thanksgiving girl.
Yeah. And I really appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah. Life is lifing. You'll get them up.
Yep.
But I feel like we got them up kind of right as the daylight savings time kicked in.
Yes.
So it's 5 p.m. and pitch black. But now we have our Christmas lights. So it's like,
I'm not Christmas lights outside on.
Yes.
Oh, see, I'm far behind.
Yes. Well, we have guys. Kenny gets guys to come in.
Oh, of course Kenny gets guys. Yeah. I have
one
Chris.
day I was like, I'm like getting ready for the day. I'm like, who is on the roof? Literally, he forgot to tell me they were coming. There's like multiple men on the roof and putting them up.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, not a bad thing. Okay, so what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for life, health, number one. Because, as you get older, you realize the importance of it.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. Yep. Okay, love it. And then one thing I'm working on, oh my gosh, I didn't prepare. I said this in the last episode, but I'm going to say it again because I haven't done it. I want to read more.
Oh, I love that. I did a trip last year and I read an entire book and I thought, I'm going to read a book a month. Bought another book.
Such a good goal.
Haven't
No, it's so real.
Yes.
I don't know why when you leave the state, you can read.
Yep.
It like puts you in a different thing. But when you're in your day to day, reading just does not happen naturally.
No.
And I'm not an audiobook girl. I'd rather read.
Yeah.
But I've been really bad at reading. And
then when you get to a moment where you think you can read, I feel like my brain is so exhausted that I just want to watch The Real Housewives.
You want to totally
zone out.
Totally zone out.
Yep.
Yeah. So
100%.
I think what I need to do is like a little 10-minute every day.
Yep.
Maybe right in the morning
small
before.
goals.
Yes, small goals.
Yep.
Because I think you can read a book a lot faster than you think you can if you do 10 minutes.
So I'm a big Howard Stern fan. It might surprise people, but he reads 5 minutes a day. That's
Love it. Love it.
And he's like, I just get a little glimpse. And he's like, that's all I can do.
Yep.
But that's like enough for him. And I love that.
Totally. And then I think you can actually, if it's like a personal growth book or business, you can actually like take action on it.
Yeah.
If you read so much so quickly, I feel like it kind of goes in one ear out the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe having like that little goal of saying it is just 5 minutes. I can focus for 5 minutes versus having like, I need to read a chapter, but did I really absorb what I just read?
Totally.
Probably not.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I think if it's 5-10 minutes a day, you could read a book a month.
You could try it. Let me know.
I'll report back to the class. So I'm repeating what I'm working on because honestly, I didn't do it.
It's fair.
So I'm going to come back and say I've been reading.
Yep.
Okay. What are you working on?
Balance.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Life has been the last 7 months, I always say, be very honest. It's been probably the hardest 7 months of my life. Okay. And I got completely off balance. And I'm like, nope, we're hiring more instructors. I don't need to be teaching this much. I don't want to teach this much. I want to really like focus on the business more side of it versus instructing.
Totally.
And that's part of my whole thing by the end of the year, find balance.
Okay. I really like that.
Yep.
Now, jumping ahead a little, have you ever found balance?
Yes. Before I started the the renovation, everything would have been balanced with just expanding the loop.
Sure.
But then climbing on top of double whammy, not anticipating doing that at once. But yes, we definitely found the groove.
Okay. Love that.
I found the groove 100%.
So you know it's possible, you know what it feels like, and now you're getting back there.
Yeah. And I'm also not afraid to let control go.
Yeah.
Like
you have to.
I have to. And I trust the people who are with me and with the studio to like withhold the branding.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get into it. You started GRIND Minneapolis 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
And
technically 2020.
Okay. So I want to start there.
It's been a journey. Yeah.
So you were corporate girl.
Actually, more even if you want to go further, 2017 is when I was like, okay. But came from a corporate background. Yeah. So I do previously for 10 plus years, I did brand merchandising. I built print on demand stores for employee resource groups. And then I also did when lived in New York City, we did a lot of the promo items for Conde Nast, and we did all the cut and sew for BMW of North America. And so that's something that people don't know.
I didn't even know that.
We would do manufacturer awards for the Grammys, the Music Care Foundation. So
cool, Allie.
Yes. So I have a whole little snippet that I never talk about. Nobody knows this about me.
You're like a cat. You have 9 lives.
Yes.
You've had so many different iterations.
I have. Yeah. But I love brand marketing. I love pulling together a vision and having multiple elements within that vision that all collects together.
Totally.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're doing that.
Yes. I was doing that. You're absolutely unfulfilled.
In Vegas at the time?
In Vegas at the time, going back and forth from Vegas to New York to Minneapolis. We moved across the country way too many times, but you live once. So there's that. But living in Las Vegas at the time, yeah. And I've always had a passion for cycling. I took my first cycling class when I was 17 years old, working at Applebee's in Woodbury, and I went to Lifetime Fitness and I took a cycling class. And from that moment on, I found myself in the studio being I'm at home. It felt at home. But I didn't know at that time what that feeling was like. So, life happens. You keep going. I've always cycled. I'm at almost 48, so that's a long time to be cycling.
But it means you really love it.
It means I really loved it. And then starting to get back into it in Las Vegas. There was not a whole lot of cycling studios that you can go to at the time. So I was like, okay. Going through what I was going through with business, not being satisfied. I'm like, how can I switch this? I didn't want to, I was done complaining. What am I going to do about it? Because you always have to do something about it.
Yep.
I was like, okay, well, let's see if I want to do a franchise or open up my own thing. So I literally deep dove into another franchise brand, became a lead instructor, found out and started collecting all information for myself on what I want for my business.
Because did you think you were going to franchise at the time?
I didn't.
Or you didn't know? Okay.
I never even taught a class at the time.
Wow.
So I went to the audition, literally with 17 people in the room. One person told me I should not be in that room because I was not certified cycling instructor. Yes. And he was wearing a bike outfit. I mean, we don't do the bike outfits.
No. He was
don't do the bike outfit.
Cycle guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But the first audition was an absolute, I thought a disaster. I put the microphone upside down. I've never been on a mic. Started doing my first song, got stopped, and they're like, "Who are you? What are you?"
Oh my gosh.
And I felt like a deer in headlights. And all of a sudden I just went, fuck it. If this is what I want, who cares? I don't know any of these people. Let's just go for it. And I was the only one to get it. So
wow.
Yeah. So then that's when I started doing the instructor training and then kind of taking it from there and then becoming a controversial lead instructor, which was totally fine. I didn't care because I had different motives behind what I was doing.
You were paving your own way.
Paving my own way. Yeah.
Which is your motto.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, that takes a lot of guts because honestly, being on the instructor side, teaching cycle is, I think, the hardest format to teach.
No one understands that.
No one.
No.
And good instructors make it look like the easiest thing in the world.
Yep.
But to go in there with no previous instructor experience on top of it, that's crazy.
Yep.
And amazing.
But I also took so many classes at a certain studio that I knew totally from day one who I wanted to be. Yes, I had to grow into that more, but I was like, this is the vision. This is what I'm going to do. And I just went out there and did it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're teaching. I'm sure you're killing it.
Yep.
You're making waves.
2020 happens.
Yeah.
Yes. So at the time of 2020, I finished my undergraduate. I was in my MBA program. I was like, okay, I'm like, once this is done, okay, I'm going to really dive into quit my job, go full force into this. So during 2020, we were still working at the franchise brands. We were not in studio at the time. So it's it was a good opportunity to be like, okay, let's start playing. Let's start
we got some time.
We got some time. And in the midst of that, graduating from my MBA, I decided to write a business plan. Because I was like, I need to know, what does this look like? What am I up against? Who's my competition? So I literally wrote, I have a 100-page business plan on the grind.
That's incredible.
Yeah. It's so good to do. I know people poo-poo it. They think that it's like maybe like a dated item to have for business. But for me, it gave me absolute clarity and just definition of the grind and where I want to go, and even like a 2, 3, 5-year projection plan and growth strategy.
Because a lot of people just start and then they make it up as they go.
Yeah. And I think that's a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also because I don't have any backers behind me. I don't have any partners at all. So when I started to look for the financials to be able to do this, it gave me that little nudge into the door to be like, okay, this girl's serious.
Totally.
Now, mind you, when I walked into a bank and said I need a loan for a business, they looked at me like, we need your P&L. I'm like, I don't have a P&L.
Yeah.
I have nothing. I have a vision.
Yeah. Look at me.
And the amount of no's that I got was insane, but it didn't stop me. It didn't stop me. So what I started doing, because I just feel like you have to you're going to hear no in life time and time again. But I was like, I'm going to keep that process going. I'm going to keep moving forward, keep pushing, keep going towards, what my end result is. So then I started looking at, spaces out in Las Vegas.
Because that's where you were living at the time?
That's where I was living at the time. Okay. Yes, there was an absolute demand. I did my market research. I wanted North Loop to be the second location, Las Vegas to be the first, and Edina to be the third. So I had that all aligned out in that business plan. Yes. Wow. Yeah. So in looking at that, it was a moment of transition in life because 2021 was starting to open up. Las Vegas took COVID very seriously. And my daughter at the time went from elementary school into junior high, but never saw students. So she didn't have any real friends. Wow. And kind of realizing how much we're going to jack up our lives, I'm like, I think it's time to move back to the Twin Cities and then start focusing on doing the Grind North Loop as the number one location.
Okay.
Flip the script. We get into the Twin Cities. I'm like, oh my God, nobody knows me here. So I had the fortune to, when I would summer here, I taught at the franchise studio here. So that's how I started building my connection with the instructors, not with no intention of the studio was going to be in Las Vegas. So came back here, started teaching at that franchise for about a year just to get my name out there so people get to know me.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it came to the point I found one location that was in St. Paul. And
Can you imagine?
You know what is so funny?
Are you going to do it?
To me twice now. So the first location was in St. Paul, right over by the Whole Foods off of Selling Avenue.
Yep.
Looked at it for 3+ months and my gut couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah.
I brought in contractors, architects, and I was like, I can't, something's telling me I can't do this. I want more. So then I shelved that. I was like, okay, maybe this isn't right. Maybe I need to open up a franchise. So then I looked at buying another franchise out here.
Okay.
Yeah. Got the numbers, signed the NDA. Can't do it.
Okay.
I was like, I can't do this. I feel like it's not where I want to be able to control the brand that I'm building, not being told.
Totally.
Yeah.
I can't see you thriving in a franchise.
And I also learned that from, I don't want to poo-poo any franchise. That's not my jam to do. Nope. It's just what was right for me. And I want to, because I know I want multiple locations for the grind, but I also want it to be tailored towards the neighborhood. So what's in one state, let's say, may not work for marketing in that other state, but the marketing can align, but it might be, pivoted a little bit.
Totally. A little more flexible.
More flexible. Yeah. And I felt like with a franchise, it is, it is a brand, which is amazing.
Yep.
It's just not right for me.
Yep.
So then I said no to the franchise and I Googled a broker. I'm not joking. I went on Google. I was like, I need a broker, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Found Josh. He's incredible.
Thank you, Josh.
And I think he first looked at me like I was absolutely insane. Like, he had no clue who I was. And I came in like a bulldog.
Yeah.
And he brought me a couple properties to my attention. After diving through a few of them, there was 3 of them, the North Loop that we're looking at. And the space that we're in now happened to be the first one. And that was the shoe-in one. Amazing. So that was when I was like, not interested. But he's like, it's something interesting that you should really explore. So I went into that space. I was like, this is it. This is home.
Isn't it crazy how you get that feeling?
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's like, I know it's not right, or, oh, this is right.
And you know what's really wild about it? So I looked at that space on May 26th. And on May 26th, the following year, all construction ended. Like to the date.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's amazing.
I know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So it took a full year.
That's another journey. I can be a what not to do business 101
Well, great. That's why you're here.
I can absolutely be that human.
I also feel like you need to tell the story about you with the space buns.
Yes.
On the call.
Yes. So I, of course, the T3 building is not like a low grade end building. It's a premium building.
Yes.
I intentionally want the brand to be in certain neighborhoods, certain demographics. I came to play with the big dogs.
Yep.
Yeah. No one knowing me.
Yep.
So I had to prove myself to the Hines LaSalle community. And I just taught a cycling class. I thought it was going to be a one-on-one call with just me and another broker. And it ended up being 13 people on the Zoom call. And I had space buns in and I was sweaty. And I was like, oh my God, on my deck. Did not plan it out. I was authentic.
Yeah, this is Allie.
But here's the importance of it is I had from my business plan every answer and every response that they gave to me.
Amazing.
So yes, I looked like an absolute dope.
I'm sure you did it,
but I
see the visual.
I proved myself completely, obviously, completely right. And it took me probably a good 4 months to convince them to give me a shot at the location.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you go to the space, you're like, this is it.
Yep.
And it takes you 4 months for them to agree on you.
Yes. So I didn't sign the lease until October 1st.
Wow.
Yeah. And I looked at that space May 26th. Yeah.
Wow. And you're hoping you're opened when?
January 1st.
Sure. Duh, this is going to be no big deal.
I was ready to pull the trigger. I had everything in line to just go.
You've been waiting years for this.
I've been waiting years, knew exactly where I was getting everything. Had it all Excel spreadsheeted out.
Okay, so before we get to that, I want to know, so North Loop is a lot more saturated.
Yes.
Fitness-wise.
Yep.
So what was your thought process? Because you've really built an incredible community and studio there.
Yeah.
Was there any adjustment or worry that you had with being in a more saturated space?
Yes. Oh,
Walk
100%.
me through that.
But what I also knew, what was not here, as we all know, is cycling.
Yep.
And
we're filling a hole.
We're filling a hole, filling a void. We also, at the time, I consider that we are a true beat-based cycling class.
Yep.
And I feel like we are the first ones in the Twin Cities to actually bring that true driven beat-based class. No metrics, no numbers, no anything, no intervals, just true cycling beat-based rhythm.
Yep.
So that's what we had our definitely foot in the door with that. And I would tell my strength people and the restore people, like, right, or the sculpt at the time. I was like, that's not my forte. So this is my way into that nook, but also knowing the importance, especially in today's times, not having a studio that was just a 4-wall studio. So you need more than one workout in a boutique setting personally to really
so smart
to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I think with fitness, trends come and go.
They do.
A lot.
Yeah.
And you really set yourself up for longevity, but also for all different types of people.
All different. And I'm a boutique girly. There's a spice for big box gyms. It's just not my jam. I've always loved a boutique. I've always felt more comfortable and safe in that experience. I've also had, terrible experiences in boutique studios where it can be very, very snobby.
Clicky.
Everyone can look a certain way, and they're not for everybody, right? That's fair.
Yeah.
No shame in that game.
Yeah.
But I definitely did not want the grind that. And I think I was intentional with that because of my experiences from taking classes on East and West Coast.
Totally. Yeah. You did a lot of research on that.
A lot of research. Yeah.
So you felt like, okay, it's definitely not the unsaturated market.
Yep.
But I'm going to just do it anyways.
Yep.
Feel the fear and do it anyway.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're experiencing delays.
Yes.
Walk me through that.
So I didn't realize, God, I learned so much. I didn't realize how long a construction permit would take. I didn't realize I would have to have an architect. I didn't realize so much.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'm going to sign the lease. Construction starts next week, maybe 2 weeks.
No big deal.
No big deal. We're not doing any plumbing. We're not moving any plumbing. We're adding walls.
Yeah.
But
simple.
Adding walls, adding soundproofing, call it a day. Easy. Not the case. And also I feel like being a smaller business, unfortunately with the city of Minneapolis, anytime there's a small change, you get at the bottom of the pile.
Okay.
Yeah. So I felt like that was going on. So I didn't get the city permit until March.
Oh my God. Oh my
Until March. Because
October
by
to
the time
March.
you go through all the architectural designs and then you have to submit it to the building and then they have to approve it and then you have to submit it to the city and then there's a small change and then you have to start all over, go back to the architectural designs and then it's a hurricane.
So what did that season teach you? What's the headline of that one?
I refused to sign any lease with the expansion until I had the permit.
Nice.
Even though I was bullied, they're told, no, we will pull away. So then walk away. And they didn't clearly.
But I think that is hard for people to do, especially as women.
Yes.
We're scared to rock the boat or
Yes.
say something very firm and direct because, you wanted the space.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really important lesson.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you do want to make these big moves and you're in these big rooms with these big dogs, it's intimidating.
And you know what's worse? What I had to do to get the approval is my dad finally said, honey, can I make a call?
Oh my gosh.
And the next day I got it.
Stop.
Yeah. So I had that card in my back pocket and I never played it.
Okay.
Because
Till the very end.
Yeah. Not out of stubbornness, but I was like, no, I am doing this.
Yeah.
But then it got to a financial point because, when you're signing these leases, you have so much time for build out and then you get the free rent. You should have that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. And then that started to cut into it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I think the hardest thing probably with the North Loop was our first month I had to owe rent. And that's really crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So had I known that, I would have saved so much money on cash.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay, well, you live and you learn.
Live and learn.
Everyone's learning from you. So you open.
Yep.
What does that feel like? I wasn't around till I think your month 2.
I didn't even have an emotion.
Okay. You're like, did it feel so surreal?
It felt very surreal. I felt very fortunate. One thing about the grind, which I still do to this day, is I don't poach people. I don't go and look for other instructors. Everyone, I want to have an environment that people want to be there. So many people have come across my way that I will never, it's in the vault who's come over and I've said, no, you're not right for us. Yeah. I was really excited about the people that I had.
And that
really
was something I wanted to talk to you about.
And fortune. Okay.
Because I think you've curated such an incredible group of people.
Yeah.
That really set the tone.
Yeah.
And the brand is bigger than you.
Yeah.
And you've made it that way. Yeah. Anything that you did specifically, or like what was your thought process and who you brought on and what you're looking for and how you've created this incredible community, not only of team members, but also
instructors,
members?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is before they even audition, I interview them and I give them classes to come see if we're right for you. And then if you feel like you're right fit for us, then let's take it to the next. We'll have the interview and then we'll get the audition in. And I've learned so much about the audition process. If you're at the very first grind one, you know, I think we rode for 4 hours. The air conditioning went out.
Oh my God.
I didn't have my music system, even though I planned it out for 8 weeks in advance. Contractor is going to be there. Is it going to be there? Yes, 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 yes. A week before, is it going to be there? Yes, 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 yes. The day before, Allison's not ready. And that was the only time I actually cried. And I went dead silent. Oh my gosh. And tears just came down because I was like, what more could I have done? I trusted.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've done everything right. I've dotted every I, crossed every T, and it's still not.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you did it anyway.
I rented equipment. I was like, okay, let's do this. Oh my! You didn't have a choice.
No, you didn't have a choice.
Because you're trying to set, I have all these people coming in and I'm trying to put forth who is the grind. Like this is a no bullshit business. Like, it's not this cute one little studio that I haven't planned.
Yeah.
I have this little busy brain in there. As you know.
A lot going on there.
A lot going on. Yeah. So that was what I think I was most frustrated with. I was like, this is not setting the tone for what I want.
Totally.
Yeah.
This isn't the first impression I want.
First impression I don't want. And I don't want these people who are auditioning to be like, oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's only so much you can control.
There's only so much you can control. Yeah.
And you ended up with an incredible group of people.
Yeah. Plucked out 3, as I say. Plucked out 3.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you feel like getting to know them first, having them really like grind.
Yes.
And then the audition process.
Yep. So some auditions happened in the locker room too, which people don't know. So while I had all these bikes, while all this is going on in the background, I should sprinkle this in as well. So we had the bikes everywhere, fit benches everywhere, construction's happening. And I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? I have all these bikes. I should start doing something with them. So we started locker room riding and we would have like
amazing.
Bring in crock pots. the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
We'd have to cut the electrical so that it'd get dark back there, and we would light candles.
I'm actually obsessed. Do you have videos of this? I don't think
absolutely.
Okay, I need these videos.
Yes. And we would ride to Charmaine at Grit.
At Grit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
Like bonding for life.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then I'd also find places like I brought the bikes to Lululemon to the Mall of America for 3 days just to get our names out there. I did it all for free. Just to like, we got to go. I got these bikes, what to do.
Yeah.
That was hard.
That is an insane story. Yes. Chris lugging them.
I know. And my dad.
Oh my gosh. But I think through it all, like you are the epitome of like, do what needs to be done.
Yes.
And like persevere.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really proud. And I think it's got to be amazing to look at how it is now.
Yes, it's incredible.
But in the moment, you don't know how it's going to turn out.
I'm in survival mode.
Yeah.
And I'm also one of those people that when things come awry or they're not going the certain way that you want them to go, I don't panic and I don't freak out.
That's a great gift.
Yeah. But I'm like, okay, I am very focus driven. I'm like, what can we do right now to resolve this?
Totally.
Yeah.
Game plan.
Without being dramatic, without anyone seeing any flaws or anything like that. Yeah.
I think that's a superpower. And if you want to achieve a lot, you have to be able to do that.
Yeah. You have to be able to pivot.
Things are on fire.
Things are on fire.
What do we do to put the fire out? Or keep going while
keep going while it's going.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Okay. So what was the first year? So you finally get in first year.
Yep.
What's kind of the takeaway highlight? What do you want to share from that first year and what it taught you?
It doesn't happen overnight. You have to have the willingness to invest in for fitness, maybe fitness especially, I guess, have the willingness to invest into the time slots and not to pull away from them.
Yeah, that's got to be tricky.
Yeah. And I feel like especially in the Midwest, people they don't trust everybody with their time. And it's a slow process for them to trust you with their fitness journey. Mm-hmm. And I think one thing people really realize, especially with the cycling, is that we are for everybody.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you've been crystal clear on that since the beginning.
Since the beginning.
And it's really cool to see that reflected in classes.
100%.
Like actually everybody's in here.
So when I tell like new people, I mean, experiencing that with Edina right now, I'm like, I want you to realize this is such a safe space. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't matter if you've never cycled. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter your strength, your age. Mm-hmm. It's a space for, just literally showing up is always enough.
Totally.
Always.
And I think, you launch something and you're thinking amazing. It's going to explode. And then it's like,
crickets. We had our first week where I sprinkled in classes, sold out, couldn't get into them. Opened.
Feeling good.
Oh,
on top of the world.
Killing it. Opened. Crickets. Oh. And then I would have people DM, well, I thought they were so busy. I'm like, yeah, because they were free. Free's not always good. I also want to say that I've learned that lesson. Yeah. Hard lesson.
100%.
Yes. Free's not always good.
Because you train people to just wait for free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 Where I learned free is good. Not with the classes offering them. It's fun to sprinkle in, and we do. Mm-hmm. We still do, especially, with the Edina location.
Yep.
But what I learned to give free is to, when you're doing like private events or charity rides, free.
Amazing.
Yep. Get people in organizations. Free. Get them in.
Yeah, you're very generous with that. Which
and that's how we built. Yeah, that's how we built it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think too, you and with Edina, I've experienced this, and with North Loop too. Like, even if there's 2 people in the room, you make it about the 2 people.
100%.
And I think that has to be the heart of anything you're doing and growing and building. The 2 people or the 3 people or the 5 people, you have to make it just as much as if it's a full room of people, or more so.
And it's also more fun too with a smaller group. I know people don't realize that, but like an instructor, you can really have those moments to connect with them and also to be more playful with them too.
Totally. Yeah. You get to like experiment.
Yeah. And then it's really fun, like watching your class sizes grow in time is like 1% at a time, 1% at a time. Yep. Just watch and learn. Yeah.
Totally.
And you can see it. I mean, you could see it. Definitely what's happened, at the North Loop. Yeah. It's built.
So you are feeling good. You're 2 years in. You have balance, as you say.
Yep.
And then you decide.
Well, I had choices.
You had choices. So walk me through the business is really growing.
We are starting to grow out of, you OGs,
The OGs.
That first locker room.
Yikes.
So tiny.
So tiny.
But we didn't realize.
Very cute.
But we didn't realize it at the time.
Yeah.
We were just running out of space.
Yeah.
So here was my options. because I'm obviously self-funding this.
Yep.
It was either expand the North Loop, which was a great option.
Yep.
Or do I do the second location, which was in Edina? Always was going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of thought with the growth of the North Loop location that I feel like I want to tap into the demographics and market share in Edina before anybody else comes in.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like you did with North Loop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that took more precedence than anything else. So that's when I started to look at spaces out there. We all know I posted about the Galleria, looked at that for about 3-4 months. Once again, I hired the architects, did the whole thing, got the bids back about shit my pants. I was like, I don't have $1 million to build out.
Yeah, that's...
And also as a business wise, it wouldn't make sense to put that much pressure on the business. Yeah.
Especially when you're still very new.
Very, very new, very raw.
Yeah.
And so financially, business wise, it did not make sense. And also my gut, once again, was like, no, not yet.
Yeah. And I think you have to listen to those checks. It's like, you got to feel 100% good about it.
Even though as much as I publicly talk about it, it's okay to be like, I realize that's not right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're...
Okay. So said no to Edina, right?
Even though you were down that path.
Oh,
for a
I
while,
was down the path. We were in the path.
Is a really good lesson. Like even if you put time, even money into something, if it's not right, you don't follow through with it.
Literally, I think I put, maybe I should say this. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I spent $8,000 on an architect.
Wow.
Like this was real money into it.
Yeah.
But I would rather lose that $8,000 than to lose the bigger amount.
Totally. And be in the wrong space.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. So was it at that point that you tabled Edina and were like,
tabled Edina
expansion,
and then started to look at the expansion, started going through that whole lease process, which was definitely differently for me this time. I had so much more insight and I was much, much more of a bulldog. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
You had like the confidence.
I had the confidence and I also knew. So even like the broker pushing me a little bit, I was like, no, I will walk away.
Totally.
Yeah.
Being like,
they're
more firm,
they're
more direct.
suggesting pricing, for tenant allowance. I said, nope, I want this. And I got it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like that is something that I know I need to work on. I think a lot of us women in business need to work on.
100%. It's okay to say, no, I want more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it worked.
And I didn't back down or pony down or be like, well, maybe this. No, I was like, no.
And at that point, you had like a thriving business to fall back on.
Very much so.
Say, hey, listen.
Yeah. I didn't have to do it.
No.
I could have just reworked what we were doing in that cute little strength room at the
cute strength room. We'll remember it forever.
It's come so far in 2 years.
It really has. Yeah.
It's insane.
So you're all in on the expansion.
Yeah.
And then
I didn't sign anything for the expansion until I had the city permit and the architect done.
Genius.
Yes.
Genius.
And still getting pressure from their brokers, my broker, but I didn't care.
And then Edina comes knocking.
Yes. So then my broker, who I love, Josh, so much.
Yes.
He goes, hey. He's like, hey, this is another very interesting location where financially it makes a lot of sense, just like North Loop did, because it was a previous studio. So the showers were already done. A lot of the big budget items were already like taking place for me.
Yep.
So I was like, I always say, yes, let's look. It can never hurt.
And are you already signed for North Loop?
Oh, we're in construction.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in. We're doing this. I will also say, I feel like I set myself up for this because I did say, you can look on my Instagram for 2025. I called it the year of the fuck it.
You did.
Oh, we haven't even had a fuck it challenge.
We had cards. It was printed.
We did.
It was in print.
Yes. And I wrote how I'm not going to hold back. And whatever comes my way, fuck it. We're going to do it.
You manifested it.
I manifested it.
Yeah.
Boy, did I ever.
Yeah. You didn't know what you were asking.
No, I didn't know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I went and looked at that space. Oh my God. It's coming up on a year it was just before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
When I walked through it.
That's wild.
Yeah. Which is kind of weird. That's how long the process takes. I think maybe it's something don't realize how slow you can have an idea and you can be so excited and you can start talking about it. And all of a sudden it's like,
yep. Literally.
And you're like, oh, I didn't plan on this.
Yep.
Yeah.
even with Kenny and Danny, they're experiencing that.
Yeah.
You know, like you sign the lease in April, you're not in yet and it's November. Like you just have to have that patience.
Yeah. And business knowledge.
Yes.
Like I really wish with the North Loop that I had a mentor.
Okay.
And I will mentor someone without question, whoever wants to do this.
It's really important.
It's really important because there's so many things that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think the universe is like, no, Ellie, I want you to figure this out.
Just figure it out. You're going to be an incredible mentor to probably multiple people.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of times business owners, you're in your own world.
Yeah.
And you're not doing a whole lot of outreach or chatting with other people. But oh my gosh, the amount of money and time it can save you.
It could save. Yeah. Because at the time, like I built the website, everything I did because I was trying to save as much money as possible. So I had to dive in.
Yep.
Really fun fact. I moved 14,000 pounds of sheetrock.
No, you did.
I should post this video.
Yeah,
because when the construction guys showed up at the back with their cranes, and I'm like, nee. And like, all right, we got 14,000 pounds of sheetrock, and we can only have deliveries at a certain time at the T3 location. And I was like, okay.
Oh my God.
Moved them all.
Why is that the most on brand thing ever?
Yeah. Moved them all.
Oh my, you physically, personally?
Yeah, Chris and I did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we went into Home Depot. I bought I don't know what little trolley. It's not trolley. A little cart thing.
Yeah.
And we did it.
God bless Chris.
There's so many things that people have no idea how much like I painted every single wall in the North Loop black.
Wow.
Yep. Got the scaffolding.
No, I didn't.
Mary told me I was not OSHA compliant.
I'm sure not. Don't get OSHA in here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Lots of behind the scenes.
Were a lot different when you did the expansion.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Not so scrappy.
We're not so scrappy. I didn't paint a wall.
You did ruin the paint.
I did. With black paint, don't put Windex in.
Oh my gosh. The fresh black paint is just completely smeared all the way down.
It's me.
Hi, I did it. Oops.
Oh, it's me.
Fire me. Okay, so you decide this Edina space, I have to have it.
Yep. It was right. I wanted the market share.
So how has it been? Expansion, opening Edina.
Yeah. Internally a nightmare. And I can't show that. I think that's the hard thing is you can't show it as a boss and you can't show it as an instructor.
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest thing is you have all these things going on in the background and people don't have a clue.
You have to leave it at the door.
You leave it at the door. Yeah.
So how did you get through that insane time? And that was months.
It was months. And you could probably see it now looking back is they were supposed to open up a week from our 2-year anniversary to Edina opening. Now the contractor got pushed back a couple times. And then all of a sudden I got to a point of, whoa, I need this to be right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think with the expansion, there was a couple hiccups that I was so eager to open it up that had I waited like 2 more weeks, all the flaws would have been worked out. Learned a lesson.
So be a little more patient.
Be patient. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You'd rather have it be right than half-assed.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
I think there's a balance in there of like, you know, open it and then adjust as you go.
Yeah.
But also not rushing it and then feeling even more stressed.
Yeah.
Because now you're like, why didn't I just set this up?
Why didn't I just wait?
Yeah.
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 Which is a big problem. I'm very impatient. Like when I want something, I want it
Get
now.
it done.
I want it now.
So with Edina, it was like, we're just going to make sure, because you pushed it back a couple times. Like we're going to push this back and open the right way.
2 of them were not my fault. 2 of them were my fault.
I'll never forget
and
walking
one of them.
Oh, go ahead.
It's because I didn't want to miss the opening of Lady Gaga concert.
Oh yeah, you headed off to Vegas. Well, I'll never forget.
Also was not smart, but I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
I want to see her.
Yeah.
I want a minute.
Yeah. That's your meditation.
Yeah.
That's your zen.
Yes.
Is flying to Vegas.
Yes.
But we all came into the studio, the Edina studio, the day before you're supposed to leave on a flight to Vegas, which then when you come back from Vegas, you're opening.
The next day.
It's opening.
Yeah.
And you had a hat that said shit show supervisor. There were boxes everywhere. There was dust. I mean,
everywhere.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And what a perfect name for your hat.
It was exactly that.
But you pulled it off.
I pulled it off somehow.
Pulled it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how has it been?
And I pulled it off by hiring cleaners and like not doing it myself.
Which is also a very good lesson you've
Yes.
learned.
Here's the fun part though. We landed from Vegas Friday at like 4:00. We're opening Saturday. First class is at 8 a.m. We roll up into the studio and there's 10-foot scaffolding in the middle of the strength room going all the way up to the ceiling.
No.
And we're like, how do we get this down?
Oh my gosh.
Did you not
I didn't know that? No.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah,
Oh my God.
I know. But it's kind of a funny story.
yeah, you have,
Was not expecting that.
here we are.
Yeah.
Another little hurdle.
Yeah.
So opening Edina, how did that feel compared to opening North Loop?
I'm actually more scared of it
Why?
because it's very much on price wise more risky.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's
definitely.
more intimidating,
100%. Yeah.
more pressure maybe.
Yeah, like they wanted me to take over both. If you look there, you know, there's an empty studio space right next to us and they wanted me to do both. But the cost of that, I was like, ooh, that's too much for me, for my being comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to open up a brand that's going to close because you can't afford
Totally.
the lease.
Yep.
Yeah. the
Very
lease.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now,
there's
mind
more-
you, there could be a future.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, that's
like
what you did
that
with
was
Nolo.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't afford to do it all. And in fact, with Nolo, when I signed it and I got my first draft of the architect, they have that space over there. And I drew on it a line that said, I will have this one day.
No.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And then what, a few years later?
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah.
Taking over the space.
I want it.
Yeah, I think that definitely Edina could be an expansion, but I think
Yeah,
it's
not
very
yet.
smart. I think it's like what we're hearing is calculated risks,
Yes.
perseverance, and
Yeah.
patience.
So Nolan Maines, be patient with me.
Yeah. And has it felt different growing Edina?
Yes. What's really
Second
interesting
location.
about it, because I love, one thing people don't maybe even know about me at all is I love business operations and I love business in a whole. Like, and I love numbers. I hate math,
Wow.
but I love data and I love numbers. And because numbers don't lie.
Mhm.
And that really tells you the health of your business.
Tells a
So you
story.
can't be afraid to look at your numbers. Even if the numbers are not in your favor, you have to look at them because it's not going to get better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the reality.
And it really tells you the health of the business. Yeah. Even as you're growing. So one thing that's fun is I shared the numbers with the employees because some
Mhm.
employees are like, my classes are so not so big. I'm like, bro,
hmm
we're in a different market.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what I wanted. I didn't want opening up Edina to cannibalize North Loop. I wanted new people.
Yes.
I don't want them to cross over. Yes, of course, I love people that come to both studios. That's not
Right.
anything.
But two healthy studios.
I want two healthy studios. Yeah. So the data between the two for the first month and a half opening from North Loop to Edina is fascinating. Fascinating. Yeah. And you could see the difference is very clearly.
That it's growing quicker.
Yeah. Yeah. And it started off stronger, which is very interesting. So I think that we're so used to having full classes that
Yep.
we forgot where we came from.
Which, yes, I think it's like your perspective gets lost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we're starting kind of from scratch.
We're starting from
again.
scratch. Yeah.
And I feel
And
like
we absolutely are over there. Like we're in that little
Yep.
nook and not a lot of people, know
Yep.
about us. And I'm doing exactly what I did. I'm not going to pivot from what I did with the North Loop. I'm going to do it from all grassroots efforts
Mhm.
and like word of mouth.
Yeah,
And I want people to be there that want to be there.
totally.
Yeah.
And I feel like, from my perspective, I'm not in the business, but I feel like North Loop grew really quickly, all things considered.
Yeah. So we were profitable within 4 months.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yep.
What do you think contributes to that?
My staff,
I would agree.
all you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it goes back to you just being so specific about who you bring on.
Yeah.
Because it really does just set the tone.
It does.
And I think you've done a really good job with
Yeah.
that.
And I like, diversity in who we have.
Yeah. I think it and also you've created like a standout brand
Yeah.
in our market,
Yeah.
which shows
Yeah.
in a lot of different
I
ways.
have a choice.
Yeah.
Failure is not an option.
No.
Mads, we got to go for this.
What did you do specifically to create a standout brand? Was there anything that you knew specifically?
I think just knowing where I want the brand to go, and it's going to take time and have patience.
Mhm.
I didn't realize it would go off this well. But I think we've really created a space, and I think you could talk to I know you could talk to anybody member that comes in there, class passer, it doesn't matter, class pack, that they really enjoy their time there. And it's more than just the workout.
Yeah, there's something special about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which keeps
way
all
more
of
than
us
a
coming
workout.
back. Yeah. It really does feel like a community. And I'm saying that and it sounds like a cult, but it's not.
I know.
It's the grind cult.
Yeah. I mean, we are one.
You started
You
a
know
cult.
what's so weird? What's bugging me lately is I feel like the word community is being overly used in fitness. I'm like, my mind now, okay, what's another word?
Yeah.
Like it's being so like is authentic. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you really do have a very strong community.
Very.
At Grind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they want to be involved.
Totally.
You know this for our social media, girly.
I do. Put me on. I love it. It's been so fun.
Yeah.
And it's so fun to do fun things on your social and surprise you.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. So a couple more things. What would you say, like aspiring business owners, I feel like they've had a lot of takeaways already, but like what are a few things, lessons, pieces of advice you'd share?
You don't have to do it alone. And get people that you can absolutely trust. And I've got 3 employees that I will whisper something to. They'll whisper back. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Because if I'm uncertain about something, I don't want, it's hard to do it alone.
Like a sounding board.
Yeah. I don't have a manager.
Yeah.
I have you for marketing. I have Eric for instructor.
Yeah.
But that's also, I have 56 employees and I'm doing it by myself at 2 locations. So it's like, you have to have somebody that you can whisper in their ear and they are a vault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really good advice.
Yes.
Because you have to have a sounding board.
The people might not know that about me. I don't even think 2 of them, I think, no. One of them for sure would be so surprised.
I love that.
Yeah.
Just kind of get a pulse check.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that.
And I'll just a little whisper, a little something, a little nugget. And I'm like, okay.
Kenny, is that for me?
Is he?
Yes. And sometimes I'll get mad at him because I don't like what he has to say, which isn't good.
No.
I'm like, I don't like that advice.
Yeah.
I think that's bad.
Maybe you need to find somebody else.
Yeah, maybe. He would probably like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody in the industry too.
Yeah. Someone that gets it.
Yes.
And I think it is so challenging to find someone doing something similar to you that is also a friend.
Yes.
So that's a good goal for me.
Yeah. And know that, what is asked, they will, that they will never say a word.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
For sure. So what else?
What was the question again? What have I learned? What do I need?
Advice to like aspiring business owners or maybe
do a business plan. Do a business plan no matter what they say. 100%.
I think it gives you that confidence too to fall back on.
Absolutely. I mean, I did a SWOT analysis. I mean, I have it all.
Wow.
Yeah. All in there.
That's incredible.
Yep. Vision, mission, growth, where are we going? Projections. Do the numbers make sense? I have pivoting models and tables and like
I think too that is helpful when it's like you're feeling like, wait, shouldn't we be further along than we are? And you can go back and be like, oh no, wait.
Yeah. Like I know I have a working utilization rate. So I know what classes and where we need to be at.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was very conservative with my numbers.
I think that's great because then you give yourself room to grow, but also you can feel really good about where you're at.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 final questions.
Okay. That's it?
I know. Didn't it? She's going to be a podcasting addict. You can come back.
I'll come back.
You can come back. We won't get her to leave. Should we bring Johnny in? We have 3 mics.
Johnny, could you imagine?
No.
What would he say?
Oh, it would have to be like an explicit, not safe for work version.
I have to say one thing about Johnny. So I don't think anybody, maybe some people know this, but he was a locker room writer. And he helped on the day before auditions when it was a fucking disaster. Him and Mary built IKEA cubbies, like in the lobby. Like he's a rock to me.
Those are people that you just never, ever forget.
Never. And it's so cute. Like Mary just gave me a Labubu and it was loyalty.
Oh, that's so
And I was like, that was just so fitting.
So sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. But Johnny, like.
He's your boss.
He has fired me multiple times. And the text I get from him in the 5 a.m. I was like, bro, this is too early.
Scathing. You're like, it's 6 a.m. Hello. Good morning. No, how are you?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Pictures of laundry.
Overflowing piles. Oh my god.
That's one of my favorite things about business is you can't predict what your employer is going to do. You think you can hire really good, but then you'll get a seat in there once in a while. But the things that happen on the back end, I swear to God.
Oh my gosh.
Netflix, you got to find the grind.
Comedy.
Like it is, you see the background.
Yep.
You can't make some of this stuff up.
No, yesterday I walked in and I'm like, why is there a toaster oven in the locker room?
I got it for free from my parents. And this is really bad. I thought, oh my God, if I just stay here, I can make a party pizza. God. Not like I can't afford to go get like real food, but I was like, a party pizza sounds amazing. So I got it for free.
I literally took a photo of it because I was like, what the hell is a toaster oven?
I feel like I'm a hoarder like my father.
Yeah, like I was like,
if it's free, I'm like, great.
Sure. Like someone thought toaster oven or microwave? Yeah, toaster oven.
Got it for free.
That's so funny. It was her. She did it. I thought that was for sure a Chris Robbins move.
No, it was me.
Bring a toaster oven.
No, I was like,
oh
this
my
is
gosh.
great.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. You never do. But that's what keeps it fun and interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 questions. Yeah. What are you going to do to find some balance?
We're hiring instructors.
More.
Yeah.
More people.
Yeah. So ideally, I would like to maybe teach 4 times a week at most.
Love that.
Yeah. And I also like want to eliminate some of the classes that my instructors are taking because I do believe in burnout.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to protect your body. You have to protect your soul. You have to protect your mind. Because I think what people don't realize with fitness, especially with instructors, like we can have horrific things happening in life. You put on that mic.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can't talk about it. You can't project it because who wants to go to a class where the instructor's like crying?
Literally no one.
Nobody.
No, you have to be the light in the room.
Yeah.
You have to be the leader
Yeah.
and put it all aside. And it can be very difficult.
Yeah.
It can also be very therapeutic.
Yeah.
And healing, but it's not easy to do. So yeah, I think instructor burnout is definitely a thing.
Yeah. I mean, the last payroll I did, I looked at myself and I had 24 classes that I taught.
That's insane.
It's too much.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we need you doing everything else.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm excited about the balance. Yeah. Like I'm really, really excited. I was telling this to Eric the other day. I said, I can't wait to take classes. Because right now I don't know the last time I worked out for myself, number one. And that's really important to do.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Mentally, it is so different
yes.
to prioritize. Like I'm working out
for myself.
I'm not an instructor right now. Yeah. That's a huge difference.
But it's also kind of a hard thing to do in studio, being the owner, because I feel like you always have to be on.
Yes. Yeah. Even as an instructor, I've experienced that. So I can't imagine being the owner.
Yeah.
And everyone's coming up to you. They've got a thing.
And, like, it's amazing. Like, how fortunate to have that. But also, it's like, I don't have a space and I also don't have the time to do that. So that is my big thing.
This winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then what's next?
Out of state.
Amazing.
I have a call with a developer.
Do you really?
I do.
Oh my gosh.
I don't fuck around, Madeline.
As you're finding balance.
But
it'll be a slow process.
It will definitely be a slow process. Yes. Which is also part of my getting out of instructing a little bit more.
Yeah.
To start that process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Because it takes time.
Well, now you have such an established brand. You've done this kind of 3 times.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you've done a lot of the hard.
Yeah.
Lessons
you know what's really fun about our brand? So I just did that speaking event, was a keynote speaker. How many brands across the nation know about us?
That is so cool.
And watch us. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
On social?
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And send their instructors to us quietly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Like a secret shopper?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure in like the fitness world, that's probably the best way you can learn is to go to other studios.
100%. You learn what you like and you don't like.
Yeah.
I certainly know what I don't want for the brand, especially for cycling.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that there's a lot of trends going on the gram and they're not attainable for everybody.
Yeah. It's so easy to get swept up in like what's cool and what looks cool and what's trending, but that's not what really resonates with people in the room.
No.
And you've done a good job of holding true to like what grind is.
Well, my goal is for people to come in and be like, I just did that.
Totally.
Even in the first time, I was like, that was a disaster. I felt like a baby giraffe, blah, 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 blah. But they come back.
They love it.
They love it.
I've had so many, with Edina, we have a lot of new people. And so many of them are like, oh my gosh, that was so hard, but so fun. Yeah. Like they have a great time, but they just got their ass kicked. And I think that's the beauty of grind.
And my biggest thing with the grind is simple is not easy. I say it all the time.
Yep.
Simple is not easy.
No, it's not.
No.
But it's so easy to get caught up in like the fun, the cool, the distracting, the fancy.
Yeah.
But
I learned that from Grit Cycle, which, I talk about it all the time. It's in our sign. Grit is the grit, grind, gratitude. Grit is from grit. Yeah.
Because they taught you so much.
I just went to so many other studios and observed.
Yeah.
And they have longevity.
They were kind
and
of
why
your
do they
mentor
have
in a roundabout way.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they've built an incredible brand.
Yeah. And they are, if you ever need to go to them, I will give you multiple instructor recommendations. But what I love is like what they do is what we do is it's just clean and simple, but really fucking hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And they have never deviated for them as a brand for a trend. Trends come and go.
I think it's so crucial because then you actually have longevity.
Black stays.
Yeah. Black is the brand.
Oh, there's no
video. Our video went out. The life of a showgirl over
life
here.
Of a showgirl, yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm scared. You said you have 2 questions for me.
What is it like being a grind employee? What is it like? No, what is it like to work for me? Because you work for me in 2 different ways.
I do.
Yeah.
I love working for you. You're the best boss. You really are. But I also know I need to give you a couple days to respond with just the way things are.
Yeah.
So I know I don't know what it's like to be you, but I know what it's like to have a business and be managing a lot of things. I just can't imagine all the things that you juggle.
Yeah.
So I know that you just always have a million things going on.
And what irritates me is when so probably on average, I have a list of probably 25 to 35 texts unread. So I know when they're read, I've done something about them.
I do that too. It's like a check off the list.
It's my check off list of it is in there. God, and when Jack gets on my phone.
Oh my gosh, he opens them.
Yes. And I miss things and I feel awful because that is not my jam. But no, I get so much.
You have so many things to manage.
Things.
Yeah. But it's amazing to work for you. I think you do an incredible job of trusting us as employees. And that was something I looked for when I was looking for a fitness job.
Yeah.
Because I had come from a lot of different, like very structured and no structure. And I was at the point as an instructor where I wanted to have a lot of freedom in my class.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that was like something you said when I first met you. And it was just such a breath of fresh air that you trust the people you're hiring and you have the whole way through.
I also learned that from working for a franchise as at one point doing it for so many years. And I think some of our other employees, when they made that change, it was not out of anything other than they were just ready for something different.
Yeah.
And more freedom. And, you can get, even Eric and I talk about our format. The grind does have a format. People may not know that, but we do have one. And it's like, are people getting tired of it? So it's like conversations that we even have from our own past experiences.
Yeah.
So giving freedom to my instructors is huge.
And as the instructor, it makes a big difference.
Pieces that are, this is the grind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think you are an amazing boss and it's very fun to work for you. But I know personally just like that you have so much going on.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you to find some balance.
Yeah.
Because I know you don't ever want to feel like you don't have time to answer.
Yeah. And I feel like that right now.
Yeah. But I think grind is just so special. I've never worked anywhere as fun as grind. And a lot of that comes from you, but you don't ever take the credit.
No.
So
never will.
There are your flowers. I'm sure you'll leave them. You'll leave them behind. But I love grind so much.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you missing opening up a brand new business?
Yeah.
What do you feel like you are maybe not asking for help for or needing help in? Or what are you missing with Renée Social Studios opening up a brand new business?
I think.
Or do you not know yet?
Like, I just have so many things to do in a day.
Yeah.
And I'm in the similar boat where it's all me.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything, literally everything. And I'm sure you can relate to this. You see yourself so much further ahead than you are.
Yeah.
Like you see where the goal is, but then you also have like the day-to-day of a million things to do. So I don't know if that answers your question. I think right now it's more just like I need to be not content, but like find some peace in like this
your
phase.
Growth. Yeah.
Yeah. Where like I'm still under a year in, growing quickly, but also kind of still new and doing a lot of new things all the time.
Do you know what your max is?
No. I'm not good at saying no. So that might be something that
I'm not either.
It's like, oh yeah, great. I can take it on.
I can take it on.
When you're in the new phase.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know what my max is. I know I have a lot to do every day. And I'm someone that always wants to do better.
Yeah.
More better. And with social media, there's no start stop. There's no on off.
That's got to be really hard. And you stay up. So how do you stay up with the trends? Like what's working, what's not working?
I hired a girl who's 24 and very sweet.
I love that.
And I'm like, help me. Like, I can't be in all the emails and the back and forth and the editing and the on-site and the blah, blah, blah. And also know what's happening. Like I try, but I can't.
I mean, that is your business to know what's happening.
To know what's going on. Yeah. So she's been amazing to help kind of infuse like more of the trend topical. And of course I know it because I'm on it every day, but it's like, I can only be so creative and know all that stuff when I'm in the day to day. So
what's your growth strategy then?
I'm kind of learning it as I go because with social media, there's so many different ways you can do it. You can be all strategy. You can be all management. You can do an agency. You can be very creative and do photo, video, professional level. Like there's so many different ways to do social media. Yeah. And I thought I knew what I wanted when I started, but I also needed to start quick and go.
And things will change. I mean, look what's the grind, even from the restore or look from having the fit benches to that didn't work.
Yes. Trial and error. And you honestly do have to try stuff.
Yeah.
And own it. Fits. Yeah. I know where I really want to go is to be a very good social media manager that also has really good content creation.
Yeah.
It's one thing if like, my clients send me videos and I edit it, but it's like, I want it to feel really elevated and also really move the needle for their goals, which is what we're working on.
I love that.
Yeah. We have some fun
things
coming up. Yeah. I'm really grateful. There's been a lot of growth, but you're hardest on yourself.
Yeah.
And I do forget I'm still like 6 months in.
Yeah. Do you have sleepless nights yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Not often, but the other night it was like I went to bed very stressed and woke up very stressed. And I came home from teaching. I like once again put it on the shelf.
Yep.
Hi everyone, happy Monday. And I came home and I cried to Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I felt better. It was like I worked out, I sweat, I cried. Now we're gonna start our day.
It happens.
It does.
It does.
Yeah. And I think I'm at the point too where I want to make sure I'm taking on clients that feel really good.
Say no. It's okay to say no to clients.
Yes. And I have, but it's a difficult thing when you're trying to grow a business.
Very difficult.
Yeah. Yep. So that's kind of what I'm working on too.
I love that.
Okay, Allie, you're going to come back and I want to hear all about filming Love is Blind.
Got it. That was so fun.
That was so fun.
Fascinating.
I feel like there's so many more tales you can tell. So we're going to have you back.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in.
That was so much fun.
You were my first in-person guest interview.
I thought it was Kenny. Wasn't he on one? Or does he not count?
He's not a guest. He lives here.
He's a showman.
Yeah. He is a showman.
I feel like we just tapped into owning a business.
Hell yes. And the real of it, but also just how it's incredible. And we do it because we love it.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, that's what keeps us going.
Yeah.
But thank you. I'm sure this is going to be so fun for so many people to listen to.
I think they might be surprised. Maybe not. I don't know.
They're going to be surprised. Yeah. I mean, Allie doesn't talk about Allie.
Never.
No. So this is Allie like you've never seen her before. Okay. And we're going to have you back. If anyone has questions for Allie.
Yeah, let's go.
Let them rip. Okay. Well, thank you for listening to Champagne Social. Until next time. Cheers. Oh, cheers. We should have champagne next time.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes. Now that'll get the combos flowing.
That's when I'll go off mic because I know I can't be trusted.
Edit it out.
I love champagne.
All right. We're going to do champagne next time. We'll do a little afternoon happy hour.
Do you have a favorite champagne?
No.
I love Veuve.
Oh, well, yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. There's also a Laurent Perrier. Have you had it?
No. What color is the label?
I always get it. I always get it when we go out and at night.
Do you really eat French fries and champagne?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, you're my perfect match.
Hell yeah. And you went to Paris.
Do you do a dipper with your fries? Like an aioli, ketchup, or classic if it's like
I'm kind of a classic girl.
Yeah.
And I love a salted fry. And I like a little aioli sometimes, a little ketchup. Yeah. There's a restaurant, Bourbon Steak, they give you a trio of fries instead of bread. Amazing. And they have 3 different seasonings and dippers. And it's like my favorite thing in the world. Yeah. So I typically just do fries, but I do like ketchup. Yep. What about you?
Oh, I will have an affair with ranch or mayo.
Mayo?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like old school McDonald's, mix the mayo with the ketchup. And
so good. Okay, we're gonna do champagne next time.
Okay.
If anyone has questions for Allie,
Drop
let us know. Let us
slide into her DMs. Do you say that anymore? Slide into my DMs.
Slide into the DMs
because we know I'm kind of dated with the social stuff. Like I zoom in when I shouldn't zoom in.
She means Zoom. She is up your nose. You don't want her with the camera.
I'm now doing the 45-minute Midwestern goodbye.
Okay, cheers until next time. Cheers.
Bye. So good.